Palette number two, palette number two, palette number two.
Hi guys, so today we're gonna do a look to accompany these Christmas brows. Okay, I did this eyebrow look in my Facebook group, how to get those brows under control. So if you're interested in seeing the video for this, the link will be provided in the description box. We're going to be using the MOODSTRUCK Addiction palette number 2. So this is what this palette looks like. It's a great palette for like to achieve that great smoky eye, or for like a New Year's Eve type look. This would be your palette. Okay, you can achieve a classic smoky eye. It's any type of dinner type look. It's so gorgeous. So we are going to attempt to do that with this eye. Now this palette has 3 mattes in it, 1, 2, and 3, and the rest are shimmer colors. So we're going to try to use this palette primarily. I'm going to be using just primarily Juvia's Place brushes, my normal brushes that I use. Like I have, you know, my top 5 brushes that I use for an eyeshadow look. They are all dirty. I need to wash them, I know, but we're just gonna, you know, go with what we have. Now, whenever I'm doing an eye look, I normally start with a light beige underneath my eye, but this particular palette does not have a light beige. So I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is more of like a tannish color. It's the lightest of the matte colors, so I'm going to attempt to use that. It's called Honorable, and that's what I'm going to use first. I'm not sure how dark it's going to be. It is very dark. It's very dark. So I'm not going to take it all the way to the brow, but take it right above my crease, because it's a lot darker than I had originally imagined, and it's very cool. So I'm just going to take that color right above my crease. So I'm going to leave this spot where I would normally put a lighter color, and I'll probably go in with a lighter color from one of the single shadows, because just forced by habit I always go in with the lighter color there. But I'm trying to use this palette as much as possible, so we're gonna see. So I'm just going in literally above my crease. Okay, and it gives like this dusty clay color. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And at this point we're improvising. Like our first color, we're already trying to improvise, because I did not expect this color to be this dark. But one thing about the Younique shadows on all their eyeshadow palettes is that their shadows already contain primer. So their coverage is pretty dope. Like you get pretty good coverage with their shadows. I don't know what's okay. So that's all we have. We just went in with this lighter color. Okay, now we know this color is not it, but it definitely can provide us with a good transition as we get ready to come in with our darker color. Now the next matte color, and I always go in with matte colors, so the next matte color in this palette is called Cocky, and it's this kind of like cool espresso brown color. So I'm going to go in with that color like directly in my crease. So it's like a brown color, and so far I like it. So I'm going to put that slightly above the previous color as far as on top, but closer to my crease, if that makes sense. So far I don't have any issues with fallout. This is what we got going on. Okay, and like I said, I'm putting that above my crease. Okay. Originally tapping it in. And I'm gonna have to go in with an actual blending brush. This is just going to allow me to pack on that color precisely in the areas that I need it. That's cute. I like that. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Now I'm going to go in with the last matte. Now the last matte is the darkest black. It's not as deep as the other one. It's more like, this palette is definitely cool tone across the board, but as you can see, the shadows apply very smoothly and opaque, but it's not like overpowering, because like you see, I don't have like no heap of fallout. It's pretty much intact. The shadows are definitely user friendly, beginner friendly. So I have no qualms there. So I'm gonna go back in with the color Honorable, which is the one I did before, but this is like a more fluffier blending brush. I'm just gonna go lightly, just so that I can blend those edges out, because we don't want to have like a stark edge. And I'm just holding the brush lightly. This shadow is very nice. I've been sleeping on these shadows. I have seriously been sleeping on these Younique shadows. Okay, and it immediately softened the look. So now I'm going to go in with the darkest color, and it's called Peppy, and we're going to use the same brush that we've been using, and I'm just going to take that directly in my crease, just on the corners and at the edge of my lid. Okay, this is the darkest matte that's in the palette. I don't think I want to do a cut crease. I do want to do a sharp lid, but I don't know if I want to do like a stark cut crease. Just gonna go with the flow and see what we come up with. So really much just trying to match up one side with the other is probably the hardest thing for me when it comes to shadow, because I always want to make sure that one side matches the other. I don't want to look like I have like a lazy eye, and I probably do, but you don't want to make it obvious. Okay, I'm satisfied with it. I'm gonna go in with this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a more dense brush. I think we might be able to achieve it with this. No, I'm going to use this one. This is a brush from the crayon case. It's called a small cream brush. Do we want to do cream? I don't know. But I'm going to go in with this color right here that's called Perplexed. It is kind of like a gunmetal silver, so I want to go in with that, and then I'm going to go in with this romantic color, which is a very light silver on top. So we will see how that works, at least in my head. Oh, this is dark. Perplexed is dark, so it's definitely going to give my lid that silver smoky consistency, with what kind of similar to what we're already doing. Okay, which is not bad, but it's pretty much kind of like more of the same, like a monochromatic look. I'm gonna take it up a little bit higher, not really doing a cut crease, but just kind of trying to define the shape a little bit more. Despite the shadow that I'm applying being a shimmer shade, it's not like overpowering. It still looks smooth. So that's what I like about it. No complaints there. So at this point, I want to go in with this shade here that's called Romantic, which is the actual silver color. I'm going to go in with my finger. I don't know if this is such a good idea. I'm going to go with my finger and put it in the center and see. Hopefully I don't muck it up. Whoa. Okay, so I put on a little bit too much on my finger. Oh, this is so smooth. Wow, that was not the intention. But it definitely looks white, boy. That was definitely not the intention. So now I'm gonna have to see how I can. I was kind of looking for like a subtle highlight halo, but this was not it. If I kind of like blend it, let's see if we kind of like blend it. Is this gonna give us what we're looking for? It might. It just might. So pretty much I am blending it around with the eyeshadow that I had on before, just kind of like in a tapping motion. And I'm not mad at it. What you think? I'm not mad at it at all. So it was a learning experience. Let me put it a little bit higher and kind of make it a little bit more kind of in line with the shape that we're going for. Now this is kind of going all over the lid, which that was not the intention at all. We just wanted it to. But hey, we improvise. I'm good with that. So this is our silver smoky eyes. Smoky eyes. We are going to go in with the new MOODSTRUCK liquid eyeliner. This eyeliner is a game changer. Let me show you a comparison. What the Younique eyeliner used to look like versus the Younique eyeliner now. There is such a precision on, I'm gonna try to hold it so I can see. Yeah, there's such a precision now on this felt tip than this one. So this is amazing. So we're gonna go in and attempt to do a line. Actually, I want to take it like here. Because I want to do a start. Ooh. To do a wing or not to do a wing? That is the question. Now, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it all the way. So we got to do a wing. We're going to attempt to try this stick foundation. And I'm going to try to do, I don't want to do a lot. This is the IMAN foundation stick in the shade Earth 3. The stick foundation that I used was Cypress, but Cypress is a neutral undertone. This is a cool undertone, so we're gonna see how this works. Even though it says it has a neutral undertone, I still feel as though it has more of a warm undertone. We're gonna use this brush. Okay, so we have bags right here and right here, so we're gonna put some concealer to cover that. So I'm gonna go in with this non-damp, totally beat up beauty blender. So let's see what we got. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything but you. So this is the Younique setting powder. And we're just gonna pop a little under our eye. And this has the sifter inside. To this date, I prefer to turn it over, tap it, let it get on the cover, and then use it because I'm not very familiar with the Sifter Life. This is called a crease brush. We're gonna use it under our lash line, and we're gonna go in with this dark color that's right here, Peppy, yeah, Peppy, and we're just going to smudge under our eye with this dark smoky color. So I'm gonna start with some mascara. Now this is the MOODSTRUCK Epic Mascara Primer. I'm gonna prime my bottom lashes. Now we're gonna go in with the Younique Epic Mascara. Now this is a regular mascara. This is what the wand looks like. And we're gonna coat right on top of that primer. I don't wait for the primer to dry because I think it's a lot harder to cover up the white. Now I'm gonna go in with this mascara on my top lashes. Now although my lashes are thin, they are pretty long because I always get in trouble when I'm trying to put my falsies on with my natural lashes. Then lastly, for my bottom lash, I go in with the new 4D mascara. This is what the wand looks like. So we're gonna attempt to put this one on in the middle. We have one in there and one in there. We try to get it in the middle. We try to get the end exactly at the end of the eyelash. We're going to use this bold red. That is the lip powder in the shade Curvaceous. I'm going to go in with this vitamin E stick from the lip bar. So we have this. Then we're gonna go in with Captivating. It's more of like a burgundy, just to line the outside to give it a little bit of dimension. At least in my head it works. We'll see. Maybe. From the Pat McGrath Everything, I'm gonna go in with the bright red because it's like just screams Christmas, and see if it works. I love it. I love this lip. And they're not very cute. Now the question is, do we do the gray wig or the red wig? Alright y'all, so this is the finished look. Let me know what you think. Now the only thing that I did not do is spray the setting mist. So Younique has this new Touch Behold Illuminizing Setting Spray. So this is what we're going to spray today. It has like two little balls inside, like if it, like, you know, the old polishes. So let's see. Should we take this up? We'll take this up just a tad bit so we don't get it on. Let's see. It smells so good. It comes out like a mist, but it's definitely a spray. So I'm going to grab one of my cards. This one is from Isokin, and we're just going to dry that in. Bring this a little bit forward. So we're gonna come closer so you can see what's going on here. I have just a little issue with a lash, but hey, this is what we got. Over here is a little messy. I'm trying to fix it. Yes. So, girl, I like it. I like it. I like it. This lip, this whole Pat McGrath lip vibes is just, and you know, I had to put on my press on nails, so you know I'm extra with it. I only did my left hand so far. I have to do my right, but they're right here. But yes, we have, I love this. I freaking love this. Okay, because it's like the red brows with the red hair, and then the gray eyes is kind of like subtle, but then we have the bold lip, and then of course our nightie, our little onesie pajama. This is what the palette looks like. The light has it looking very muted, but it does pop a punch like you saw in the video. It pops a punch. So palette number 2, I mean, it's great. It's like your great New Year's palette, and they're pretty thick. They have quite a bit of product in them, so I mean, don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them. Actually, I think I should need to do both of my nails. So pretty much I use these little tabs. I got these from Amazon. Usually I just do one hand, but I don't know why. Today I just feel it's Christmas time. Might as well do 2. And then that way we can do a comprehensive video. Because I have to show all the products that are going to be on sale. I don't know. This is just for sure, because although I love how these nails look, I honestly cannot function with long nails. Even when I used to do my nails religiously, if they were too long, I was like, I gotta cut them down because it's just too much. It was just too much, man, too much. So I didn't go on too smoothly, but hey, we got them on. So these are what our nails are looking like. These are what our nails are looking like. Yes. Okay. Now I would put in like sparkly earrings, but we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna keep it super simple, okay? So our nails are on. So here we go. So the Moodstruck Addiction 2 palette is what we currently have on our eyes. This palette has all your cool tone silvers and blacks. There are 3 matte shades in this palette, and I'm going to swatch them for you just so you can see what we're working with. I'm just going to swatch them right here on my hand. Okay, the first color is Hopeless. The second color is Romantic. This is the one that we have all over our lid. That's pretty. That one is the silver that is on like the pops of our lids. Honorable is the next one. This is the first matte. Okay. Blissful is beautiful. Oh, this is cute. This is more like a pewter. like a pewter kind of color, versus this one was the silver. This one is more like a pewter. Oh. That is the brown. Then we have Perplex. I'm going to use a different finger. Perplex is like the smoky color, and then the last color I'm going to do this, put it under my knuckles, is Peppy, and Peppy is the black. Okay, so this is our cool. That was horrible swatching, but hey, you get the picture. Yeah, that was horrible swatching. I could have done a better job than that. Definitely could have done a better job. But I'm going to hold them up side by side so you can see. These are what the swatches look like. 3 mattes, 4 shimmers, and they pack a punch. And like I said, the Younique shadows, they have like, they are primer infused, so it takes very little guesswork. Okay, my swatches are horrible. The black is not patchy, it's just went over my knuckles, but it's a smooth, they're all smooth shadows. Excellent for a smoky eye, like a traditional smoky eye. You can definitely run to this palette. Overall, I'm very satisfied with it. I very much love palette 2, all of the Moodstruck Addiction palettes, and I need to do a look honestly using one of each palette. So, and then probably I should do one ranking all the palettes, because these are some really underrated palettes, I have to say. They're travel friendly. I have every single one of them in my kit because I can just stack them, and it's great. I don't have any regrets with this palette. I was kind of surprised. This palette is perfect for your night on the town looks, your smoky eye looks, and if your skin tone favors more silver, this is the palette for you. If you wear silver jewelry, this is the palette for you, because it's just so elegant, so beautiful. Like I said, it's perfect for the holidays, perfect for that night on the town. So go ahead and get it. I will have all the links below in the description box, and I'll summarize everything that I use, all the products, and the direct links where you can get them. If you purchase directly off of my Younique links, I will receive a small commission because I am a Younique presenter. So I want to thank you very much for supporting me. And as usual, my name is Mrs. Dorset. I'm your beauty consultant with CaribCultura Beauty, and thank you for watching.